it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always...
Now, here's Nene. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Here's Gortat. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Head coach had a couple of moments for me. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Nene, the screen. And Beal kicks to Gortat. This is his first trip to off on the first.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Brown dishes the box. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Kicks it to Beal. Pass to Nene. Now here's Wall. His last outing with 20 points. With some arc. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nene. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Nene's got his second basket of the night.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball.
You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Now here's Wade. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside Bosh. No good. And Washington the other way now. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Wall's shot is off.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Brown the pass to Bosh. Shoots from 14. Beal pulls it in.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now, here is Gortat. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Here's Brown. Wade on the wing. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Nice D from Wall.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
T-Wade on the wing. Beal with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Got a piece of it.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Wall. Right side Bosh. Beal against Bosh. Outside Wall. Out to the wing. Wade against Dudley. Here's Wall. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. Freak is second.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Dwayne Wade.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Here's Wall after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Nene, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Green in for Nicholas Batum. Now here's Brown. 17 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Wizards leading by 3. Outside, Wall. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Bosh. Dragic against Beal. Brown wide open. He fires. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Beal with the steal. The feed now to Wall. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wall's got 6. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Washington?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets there.
Miami leading by 3. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Miami, Brown in at point guard. Whiteside is out there with Batum. Then it's Winslow, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He dropped in 17 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Wizards passing it around. Here's Gortat. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
There's the pass to Winslow. Brown dishes to Batum. Feeds it to Winslow. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Wizards trail by 7. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Beal the pass to Wall. Goes up to the stripe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wall's got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brown kicks to Batum. Brown with it. 6 points for him. Right side a screen. Wade dishes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Marcin Gortat.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Brown drops them both.
Let's look at some numbers in this one for Brown. He has 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Wade. Miami no good on that time either. Wizards trail by 7. Bellinelli for 3, and he gets it to go. Bellinelli's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brown outside. He lobs it up, tries to save it, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In fourth, the Heat.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Wall passes to Beal. From the top of the key. Miami grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless. No spark.
Wall against Brown. Wall attacking. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Gortat.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Wall against Brown. He dishes it to Whiteside. Gortat with the block. Whiteside, good.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
Here's the screen. Off the pick. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Beal against Wade. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Gortat. There's the triple. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from John Wall.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Batum, the shot no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And Beal kicks to Wall, and taken away by Brown for the finish. Hits down the breakaway slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
One-on-one here. Beal dishes to Bellinelli. Outside, Wall. Dudley with a screen for Wall. 4 on the shot clock. There's Beal with the 3. And again, Washington no good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Now here's Winslow. He's guarded by Dudley. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat out front, leading by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Coach, what did you like so far about how the team has played to this point?
Well, our energy and activity. We're coming off a game where we did not do that consistently. The guys took it to heart, owned it. This is a very athletic, quick team as well, so we have to sustain it now.
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, back to you at the table.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business, TCB. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without good movement, and it has been very good. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
So on the floor for Washington, Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Wizards have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the second free throw, good. Miami leading by 8. Brown the pass away. They get it back. Here's Brown. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Brown's got 14 points.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And Wall kicks to Beal. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Gortat. Wall, that's a two-pointer. It's good from the top of the key. 13 points in the game.
And really, Wall is a master at knocking shots down like that.
It's Brown with the drive. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
A moment here to check out Chris Bosh. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 4th in field goal percentage, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Wall is screen on Wade. Beal dishes the Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 15.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Brown the pass to Wade. Whiteside kicks to Brown. He lobs it up, and the jam by Whiteside.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Wall against Brown. Wall attacking. Nene.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Heat have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gortat with a screen on Wade. Now Beal. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Timeout call.
And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the three. Over the last month, these have been the best of them. The 4th spot held by Chris Bosh.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
And, you know, that opens up some wide lanes and paths to the bucket for their slashers, and they get a lot of room as a result to operate and penetrate. It's a huge benefit having a big fella who can knock down threes.
Hassan Whiteside. 2.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Wall. 15 points in the game. And here is Beal. 4 on the shot clock. That's short off the rim.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And here's Brown outside. Here's Whiteside. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Whiteside's got 7 points for the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Nene setting the pick for Wall. The dish to Beal. Up top, Gortat. Inside, here's Nene. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Nene's got 12 points in the game. Beal against Wade. Floats one up. It's Bosch, that time on the assist by Wade. Bosch has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Dishes it to Beal. And it's blocked by Whiteside. The Heat leading by 11. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Wall. Batum wide open. He fires. Moves back up. And it's Brown missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Whiteside, a screen on Wall. Off the pick. It's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nene. Winslow's checked in for Whiteside. Then for the Wizards, Miles is checked in. And Gary Neal subbed in for Beal. Brown kicks to Wade. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Chalmers with it. Wade picks him up. Chalmers dishes to Miles. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Miles has got his second basket of the night.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And that one's good by Bosch.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
There's the screen, and it's on its way from Chalmers for two, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Kicks to Winslow, pass to Batum. Here's Bellinelli. Wade is covering. In the corner, Neal with it. That one's good from the corner.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Brown kicks to Bosch. And they will fall over the back on the play.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound.
Wizards trail by 6. Brown, he's in at point guard. Stoudemire out there with Green. Then there's Dragic, and it's Whiteside. And
Tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Brown against Wall. Brown outside. It's Brown on the wing. It's stolen by Wall. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
13 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Dragic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Brown outside. To the inside. Stolen by Nene. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall with the ball. From the stripe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 16 points for Nene.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's blocked by Brown. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. A different look for Miami. Batum comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's a good screen, and it's blocked by Whiteside. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Wade. Batuma's screen on Dudley. Here's Brown. Down low. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. Wizards trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Miles. And there's the feed to Beal. Beyond the arc. Batum grabs the miss.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Poked away. Dudley with it. Picked up by Brown. And Dudley kicks to Beal. Nene setting the pick for Beal. To the paint. And Nene with the basket on the assist from Beal. 18 points for Nene.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 8 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And Wall. Here we go now. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. He kicks it to Bosh. Back to Brown. Rebound, Washington. Nene's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Beal in the corner. 3-pointer.
Right now, he just can't buy a basket. I mean, I tell you what, he's just got to continue to stay with it, and eventually they'll fall. So they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Bosh can't hit.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Wade misses.
Well, it's no wonder he's a bit cold. He's used to getting a lot more shot than he has today.
Beal the pass to Nene. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Miami calls timeout.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Brown. Bosh the screen. It's Brown with the drive from 11 feet away. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And Wall slams it home.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Knocked away. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on John Wall.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Wizards making a switch here. Gortat's checked in. And Wall kicks to Nene. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Wade. Beal pulls it in.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far. That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style, and I like that type of aggressiveness.
And I got to say it, Clark, I didn't expect them to play it that way. I mean, a great steal, and then to put the pedal to the metal.
The drive by Wade. No good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here is Wall. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. He's got 19 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Brown outside. To the middle. It's tipped. Leaps for it. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
And that one's good by Bosch.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about it.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Throw it down
Yes,
inside,
Kevin, over that
run some
last
pick and
break,
roll
I got
attack.
a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Nene.
Just one shot hasn't tickled the twine here in the 4th, and he's taking this game over.
Brown with it. Whiteside is screen on Wall. Brown dishes to Whiteside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch, that was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Now Brown. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Off the screen. Count!
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Here's Brown. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Six on the shot clock. It falls!
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Wall passes to Nene. And Gortat kicks to Nene. On its way from Dudley for two. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Goran, certainly a nice win tonight. Tell us what was working.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
This highlight reel is something to watch, guys. I mean, he just simply attacked the rim. He played aggressively, did not back down from anyone. He kept the momentum moving in their favor.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.